I'm in the middle of a build in the Haven HS420, but I had to stop because it has 3 incredible cable management features that other brands need to copy. Like first, they actually ditched the old style rubber grommets you're probably used to for these new rubber strips that actually go all the way around the motherboard. And compared to this old style, thanks to having multiple strips, you actually get a lot more control of where you run the cable through, and you're able to completely avoid droopy cables thanks to these really cool clips that they added. They're plastic clips that actually slide along the rubber that you can actually use to prop your cables up to get them perfectly straight, or align them exactly how you wanna, which I personally think is a great touch. And then if you've ever built a PC, you know one of the hardest cables to actually cable manage is your rear fan, because it's always such an obnoxious location where you can't like actually run it anywhere or tie it down. It always is visible and it's really hard to avoid. Well, in this case, you won't see a single cable for this fan, nor will you actually see the body of the fan because it's hidden behind this panel, which I thought was a brilliant idea because not only does it make it look like the fan's built into the case, but also because of the routing for the cable, it goes right through the back of the case into the side panel where nobody ever sees it. And the exact same thing happens with this bottom one with the same little pass-through, which is also such a nice attention to detail feature that I feel like you just don't see every day. And then my favorite cable management feature that I think is gonna help so many people is that it actually walks you through how to cable manage your system, or at least some best practices, as you'll find along the entire back of the case, anywhere there's a tie down, there will be a recommendation for what cables you wanna run. In this case, our 4+4 pin, that's gonna be our CPU cables, where we're gonna run that there. We can see that the same recommendation actually comes down here as well. We can see a recommendation for our front I/O, USB cables, and even for our fan cables. It lets us know the best orientation, best tie down points for each cable that we're using, simplifying that element of the building process that I've been asking companies to do for years now. These are all minor features, but they add up to making an easier building experience that I'm all for.